where a South Carolina police officer is out of a job after violently stomping on a black man's head during an arrest. And this is such an unfortunate situation, folks. But Orangeburg's Department of Public Safety officer Lance Dukes faces first-degree assault and battery charges for the July 26th attack on Clarence Gailyard. Now, in this body cam video released by Gailyard's attorney, Dukes orders the 58-year-old to the ground. Moments later, he stomps on his head. Now, Gailyard suffered a bruise to his forehead and was taken to the hospital by paramedics. Orangeburg Public Safety officials say that Dukes was responding to a 911 call about a man carrying a gun. He was fired from the department 2 days after the incident and faces a maximum of 10 years in prison. Now, in this body cam video, we see it from the vantage point of another officer who actually did the right thing. Check this out.
I want to say, give me a description of subject.
I don't know if I walked over there. Is there a gun back there? No. Ain't no gun. By that truck. Ain't no gun. You're not listening, dude. You got a gun on your head? No, I ain't got no gun. I ain't no gun.
Sir, what are you doing here? Where are you?
I was over there in my cousin's house over there asleep. He said he walk away with him. For what? I do not know. I do not know. I don't know what the hell going on out here.
Sir. So what's your name? Where are you coming from?
I was over there asleep.
So what are you doing over here?
My cousin asked me to come walk over here with him. For what reason?
Who's your cousin? The one in the Burgundy?
Yeah.
Okay.
For what reason? I don't know what the hell going on over there, man.
Do you have a gun or anything on you?
No.
Sir, come on. You can get up off the floor. Okay? So now if I turn around, let me pat you down, okay? Alright. What's going on? Do you know what's going on?
Yeah, they slammed my head on the cement.
Does he need EMS?
Yeah,
he need EMS?
Go back in the house. I got a head trauma.
Go back in the house.
Yeah. Yo, bust my head down.
Can I get EMS?
Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yeah, yo, bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did.
Yeah. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got the head problem. Yeah, you throw me down. Yeah, you throw me down.
Individual head has been busted. His
you bust my head.
His head is bleeding a little bit on his forehead.
You bust my head down on the cement.
He was in front of the car when I came out. He was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Had him a gun point. He's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my head.
What he was doing is putting this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here. He got his hands in his pockets. I'm telling him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands.
Why you bust my head then?
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got
then I put it
like
down.
this right here.
Then you grab me, and
the
then you bust my head down on the cement. You bust my forehead.
Kicked him on his
Damn
neck.
right, because you bust me down on the cement.
He kicked him on his
Bust my
neck.
head down.
Yeah, right here.
Where is you?
I'm standing right here because I got out the car.
Bust my head.
Where's the complaint?
Bust my head down.
We're trying to get the name of the complainant, so
Bust my
right
head.
dispatch is giving his name.
Brother Michael, I want to go back to my panel right now. Brother Michael, it's interesting and ironic that you have these two incidents, one black woman officer who is the perpetrator, and then you have this other black woman officer who is trying to make things right. When we look at a situation like this, and you can see that the officer is trying to explain or trying to justify why he brutalized this brother. But at some point, I'm just starting to feel like maybe it is just the fact that that's just how police are. And that when we have these conversations about police interaction with the public, we should just say, that's what police do. Not, oh, they're supposed to do this and they're supposed to do that. No, that's what they do. That's what they do. Let's keep it in the present moment. Let's keep it real. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not talk about the fluffy protect and serve. No, police will bust your head, kick your ass if you go against them. That's where the conversation, I think, needs to start at this point.
Well, we see that some police officers are doing that, whereas others are not, and try to de-escalate the situation. I'm glad that sister was there to be reasonable. And I'm not sure how old she is. I'd like to know how old she is as well, because you have some older white police officers, especially. Now, some can be younger, but especially you have older white police officers who are hardliners, who have this mentality of do what you're told, period. Okay. And, there are approximately 800,000 police officers across the country, approximately 18,500 police departments. Some do a much better job than others. So I'm glad that sister was there, and I'm glad that officer was fired. It was uncalled for him to kick him in the head, kick that brother in the head like he did. That was totally uncalled for. Going back to very quickly, if I could, going back to the first the first police topic that we talked about when you interviewed Attorney Al Holfeld. In that case in Chicago, that's a very interesting case, because tomorrow will be the 2-year anniversary of that incident. It took place August 7th, 2019. I'm trying to find out, were any of these officers fired? Because they entered the home without a search warrant. They then lied to cover up the fact that they got the wrong house. They lied and said they saw a suspect go into the house. Their body cam footage proved that a suspect did not go into the house, which means they lied. And I'm wondering, okay, so what did you put in the police report? Did you lie in the police report also? Now, this took place 2 years ago. Has anybody been fired? Those are the officers who lied in the police report should be fired and prosecuted. Okay, so yeah, brother, that's a crazy case right there.
No, and I'm glad, Brother Michael, that you brought that piece up, because I think that a lot of times when you're talking about the follow through of these cases, we often don't hear about it. We hear about the infraction or the violation, but we don't hear about the follow through unless they're high profile cases. And I'm hoping that in this case with Mr. Gailyard down in Orangeburg, South Carolina, the follow through is that the officer is removed. Now, he probably won't be, because this is America, and those type of things don't happen because one in violation. A joker got to get 10 violations on his jacket.
Was that where the brother was kicked in the head who was on the ground?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What you just talked about. I think, wasn't that officer fired? Didn't they say that the officer was fired?
I mean, he was fired, but I'm just saying, you're right. It's just
convicted.
Yes, convicted.
Prosecuted. He needs to be prosecuted for assault. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm hoping that leads to some level of conviction, something, because we just don't see it. And we just don't see it. And it's not enough just to get fired. Hell, it's not even enough just to say, we want money from you. I mean, we need the whole package. We can't get an a la carte type of justice. We need the whole package at this point.
Video in just 1 month.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends, Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have that you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.